What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of NX Tutorials. In today's episode I'll be showing you the draft feature, so let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and click New, File. Next you want to specify your units, go ahead and use millimeters. Name your part, and then choose your folder destination. Go ahead and click OK. Alright, next you want to go ahead and create a sketch, but before you do that you actually want to turn off your auto dimensioning. So you want to come up here in the file, and under preferences you want to go over sketch, and then these two boxes, uncheck your auto constraints and then auto dimensioning. Go ahead and click OK. Alright, now we can go ahead and sketch. Come up here under sketch, create a new sketch. Alright, next you want to specify your plane. It's defaulted at XY plane, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. Click OK. Alright, create your first line. Come up here, click the line. You want a horizontal line, so highlight it, make sure it's in red, and then we want it horizontal. Next we're going to go ahead and dimension it, so click on the rapid dimension. You can move the screen on the side. Alright, so once again highlight the line, and then this line we want it at 65 millimeters, so type in 65, press enter. Alright, next we want to locate it from the datum coordinate system, so we're going to highlight it, and then we want it off of the x-axis. We can go ahead and put it at 0, and then to the y-axis we'll put 100. Alright, so there's our first line. Next we'll create a line going up vertically. Same thing, come up here, line, or it says press the hotkey L for line. So we'll go ahead and create a line, vertical line. Same thing, highlight it in red, click, and you want to tell it to be vertical. Next you want to connect your endpoints, so you select this point and then this endpoint, and then you want to make them coincident, and then also give it a rapid dimension. Alright, this one we want it at 45 millimeters, so type in 45, enter. Alright, go ahead and create a horizontal line coming off this endpoint. So click on it, tell it to be horizontal, connect your endpoints, and dimension it to 12 millimeters. Alright, create another line coming down, highlight the endpoint of this line and the previous line, go ahead and make them coincident. You want it vertical, and we'll go ahead and dimension it at 33 millimeters long. Go ahead and create another line coming across, and you want it to be horizontal. Connect your endpoints, and then dimension it to 41 millimeters. create another line coming up. This line is going to be vertical. You want to connect your endpoints. And go ahead and dimension it to 22 millimeters long. Go ahead and create another line horizontally. Connect the endpoints. We want this line to be vertical, coming off this endpoint. And then you want these 2 points to connect, so highlight these two, connect them. Now your sketch is fully constrained. So there's our sketch. And you can always move around your dimensions just to have a clear view of your sketch. So go ahead and finish. Click on the finish. Alright, so there's our sketch. Alright, next you want to go ahead and extrude your sketch. So come up here under Extrude or press X on your keyboard. Alright, so it selected your curves. We had 8 curves, these 8 lines that we just created. And go ahead and zoom in. Alright, so under limits, you're going to tell it how thick you want it to be. You can make it 30 millimeters, or you can actually make a symmetrical value. So this way, it's actually 60 millimeters all the way across. So it's coming 30 millimeters from the midpoint both ways. Alright. Next I want to show you the draft feature, which is under here. If you come up down here, draft, and you can make it from start limit or you can make it matched ends. So that way it's 10 degrees coming down on all ends, as you can see here. Go ahead and change it to 5. And then offset, you can offset it single-sided, make it thicker. So this is done at 5 millimeters going out. Or you can make it two-sided and have a cutout. Right. Once you finish, go ahead and click OK. Alright, next we want to hide our sketch lines. So in order to do that, is go ahead and click View, and then under Move to Layers, you want to click that. Highlight your object, and then invert selection. Go ahead and click OK. Next, you want to tell it which layer you're going to put it on. So we're going to choose 5. Click OK. Next, you want to layer settings, and then you want to uncheck layer 5. That way, it's going to go hide. Go ahead and close. Alright. If you'd like to change the color of your part, For visual preference, go ahead and click Ctrl J, and then this window pops up, the class selection. You want to select the object, click OK, and then under color, choose your preference, and then click OK. Alright, and there it is. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time.